It's on you.
Wait, what's going on?
What's going on,
Shop again.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm on revenge tonight. I really am on revenge tonight. I am pissed off about the outcome of Sunday's game between the Falcons and Detroit. How do you sit up and lose after you go up 21-0? You let these folks come back, score 19 unanswered points, and just continue. Y'all just sit there and just.
Like 22 unanswered points. Since then it's all 22.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. And I was sitting in disbelief. I mean, if I was off the blank, he was mad. He was telling about the game. But if I was off the blank, after that football would have been over with, I'd have met Mike in the tone. Don't worry about coming back in Atlanta. I'd have met Mike Ryan in the tone. Don't worry about coming back to Atlanta. And I'd have called Julio Monday and said, look here, if you can't get the passes up, you won't be here in about 2 more weeks. You got to go too. I'm serious. That was a piss poor effort. That was solid.
What is going on? It's not like they got shot.
Yeah, but you sure football is played the last 3 and 4 quarters of a football game. You know that. The first half of the game don't really mean nothing. Y'all get the jets and everything else. Once you come back in after the second half, that's when most football is played. Right. And the Falcons come out and do like they did, and then do nothing. I mean, that was a complete letdown for me.
But that's a repeat pattern for me.
But like I told you guys in the last season, the start of this season, it's time for Mike to go. That's just what it is.
Hey, Mike, your job is on the line, buddy.
If it was me, Mike, you've been gone Sunday. I can tell you that now. You and Matt Ryan both. But I'm gonna move on.
You gonna move on?
Let's move on.
All right, let's talk about that. The highlight game.
You a little mean tonight.
You feeling some kind of way, man?
Yeah,
some kind of way, man. Sunday morning was a complete disappointment, man.
It was. It really was. It really was.
All right, hold on. Before we move on, you got anything else you want to get off your chest?
No,
Why don't you get it all out?
I'm done. It's just that was a real disappointment to me. I felt the real way after that. I did. I've been riding with the Falcons the last couple of years, and Sunday, that was just a real letdown to me. That's just.
So my question for you is, you giving up on them? You throwing the dirty birds to the side? Because if you give up on them now, we might as well go at 86 and off your picks for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? So you giving up?
No, I mean, I still want them to finish at 500. I do, but it's looking real rough now. They got to win 4-5 in the next 8 games.
All right, okay.
So it's possible.
Hey, fellas, y'all need to get it together. There's some unhappy fans out there now. This is one that told you what's on his mind. Some other cats out there that ain't saying nothing, but they feel the same way he do. So y'all need to get it together.
Tighten up.
Mike Smith, Arthur Blank, Julio Rodney, Matt, get y'all stuff together, man.
Exactly.
Get y'all stuff together. Y'all, how was your weekend, man? How was your weekend?
It was all right.
Now, I tell you, I enjoyed the Saints game against the Packers. Magnificent game. I like that right up until when what's his name got hurt. That was
Saints played at home.
That was a good game.
Well, I mean, he said it.
But
He said
I told you.
Yeah, I bet Green Bay was hot. I mean,
I was with you. I figured, Aaron Rodgers stays healthy through the course of the game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I figured they hold pretty
I
good.
think even if Aaron would have stayed,
Still think it would have been a shellac?
yeah, I think
It would've been
Saints
shellac?
would
Yeah, because the Saints came out
Saints-
with a whole different
Saints-
attitude. They came out ready to play football. And they got the job done.
So are they gonna bring that same attitude on the road with them? Because they got to play Carolina. They got to take on Cam in Carolina. So are they gonna bring that same?
0-8.
0-8 on the road?
Yeah, I can't roll.
I don't know. We're just
Until they do it, I can't roll with them.
Okay.
Until they do it.
I mean,
It's just like at home.
Yeah.
I won't bet against them at home anymore. But until they went on the road, I can't bet with them on the road.
Alright. What was your game?
I like the way Roethlisberger
He went just straight.
beast on the
that was just unbelievable. Now, none of us expected that.
And the fact that people talk about Brady, Manning, Breeze, and Rodgers, and to see Ben put up numbers like that was impressive. And the fact that they got 2 people.
Right.
Bell and Brown.
Brown, yeah.
And the fact that he was throwing to Wheaton and the other tight end, and he was spreading around. He spread the love. That was my impressive feat of the weekend.
That's got to be a once in a lifetime game, right?
Okay.
I like that.
I didn't see that game.
You didn't see that one?
I didn't see that one. And I didn't know the Steelers were at 5-3 now either.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know they were playing that well. So that was all right.
They're not playing well. They
Well, I mean, they're playing the win.
The game they won, you know.
Yeah, they're doing.
So what about you?
I'm on my own team, man. Redskins and Cowboys. I was actually impressed with the fact that with RG3-less
Yeah,
Colt McCoy having,
they did well.
you know, they did well. Deshaun Jackson looked like somebody I saw before. You know, which I was absolutely.
The song showed up.
Yeah, the song showed up. And
Morris showed up.
Morris played well. I was
Jordan Reed showed up.
Yeah, I was impressed.
The defense discipline.
And Romo, what did he do? Nothing?
Romo played pretty solid, but you know, once they put that hit on him, he had to move back. But due to the powers that be on the Dallas Cowboys.
I will say that if Wheaton finished that game, Washington might have lost. Honestly, because Wheaton was hot. They was moving with Wheaton. As soon as Romo got back in,
Everything went to a standstill.
everything was a standstill, and he couldn't move. You keep Wheaton in that game, he might have pulled it out. Honestly, because he scored 10 points.
Right. Okay.
In a quarter and a half, maybe. Because he went out with third quarter.
Yeah.
So in a quarter, because he was out until 2 minutes left in the fourth.
Yeah.
Okay.
We scored 10 points.
Okay.
Brought him back into the game. Tied the game. Then Romo comes back in. Romo goes out, comes back in. Stand still. They blitz in 8 men.
Everything goes back to normal.
They lose overtime.
Well, you know, for me personally, you know, I just like to see Cowboys lose. I don't care who beats them. I'm just not a Cowboys fan.
Yeah,
I just like to see Cowboys lose.
I didn't run into a lot of Cowboys fans. I gotta be honest.
You know why?
That's refreshing.
When they lose, they go, you don't know who they
You
are.
see too much of it.
Nah, you don't know who they
You
are.
know who else was another one? Carolina, Seattle.
Yeah.
Low scoring game.
Yes.
Tight battlefield. Dude, they made that game what it is. Granted, you know, they got some disgruntled employees in Seattle right now, but
Absolutely.
you know, they played a heck of a game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Heck of a game.
That was a good game. Now, I tell you what.
Baltimore, Cincinnati.
Yeah. Now I didn't see that.
Cincinnati played for this season.
They did.
Now the one I watched earlier, which I like it, was that the Patriots and the Bengals. I told you guys. I knew it.
That was just a. I you know what? I had to apologize to a dude today. And I'm gonna apologize to y'all too. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. 51-23. I was wrong. I'll tell y'all now, I was wrong. Cause you know what? I knew better. Don't get me wrong. I knew better.
Yeah, I told you that they were playing that fuck. I know they were playing that.
I knew better. I was just going with the hopeful, man. That's all. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. We're tired.
Brady out right now.
Yeah, Brady's smoking. Hey, man. Speaking of that, him and Payton going mad this week.
I know.
Yeah.
That's going to be very interesting.
But that game, where is the game?
That game is going to
Doesn't
be.
matter.
Let's see what that game is.
It could be in Foxborough. I think it is. It still don't matter.
No, that's
That's in Gillette. Yeah, that's in Foxborough.
see the whole thing about it. Here's my thing. With Tom Brady at home, you can't count that son of a gun. You can't count out. Now Denver might be riding hot right now, but with that son of a gun, you can't count that son of a gun out, man. He just, woof, he gonna play.
Denver won 15-1.
15-1.
15.
Think so?
Even going to get super time this weekend?
It ain't gonna matter.
It ain't gonna matter.
They gonna spread them out, and they. I'm not saying the game won't be rough,
They're gonna do it like cream cheese on the bagel.
but I'm saying they gonna spread it out. Sanders and Thomas, Julius, they will spread them out, and Browner and Reeves can't cover everybody. Then you bring in Welker and all that thing, the things that he do, Hillman beasting, dude. And you can't stop ball.
John, I got one thing for you, and I know I'm gonna hit you with it. John, in football, we 4 games away from going 500. 4 games away from going 500.
You knew this was coming. You already knew this was coming. So don't act like you don't know what's coming. You already know what's coming.
He's not even playing.
There is what
Exactly. It doesn't matter. You guys said it. No, you said at the beginning of the year, the Browns ain't gonna do nothing.
They ain't going 500.
They going 500. They were 4 games away. 4 games away. And they can hustle up for a game. With 8 more left,
yeah, they can get 4 out of there.
I think they can get 4 out of there.
4 out of there. That's true. Go ahead, say. Go ahead, say.
Go ahead,
Go
criticize.
Say it, man.
Go
Say it,
knock the
say
man
it.
down. Go knock the team.
Say
I
it,
know it's
man.
coming.
You know what? When he finally get in the game, I get it.
Okay.
But you know he ain't getting in all year.
It doesn't matter.
He gonna be toting the clipboard with his hat backwards all year.
It doesn't matter. He's selling tickets. That's all that is.
Nobody coming to watch him.
He's selling tickets.
He like a zebra in the zoo. Nobody coming to watch him.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, hold on. Hey, look, let's talk about something. Let's talk about a team that we haven't talked about.
Okay.
Who's actually doing very well, even though they had a tough loss this week and they played against a great team. Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Didn't talk. Shady's been
I thought Philly would win.
Shady's been released. Foles is on his way back.
I like Foles.
Foles is actually doing pretty good. He's surprised the heck out of me.
Yeah.
But he's actually doing pretty
But
good.
you know what? Philly should have won that game.
They should have.
John Brown should not have gotten behind the safeties like that. Should have won that game. Even though John Brown is super fast. But he was running straight ahead from the moment they hiked the ball.
Right.
Okay.
There ain't no way to say he should have got behind the safety like that, man. But I get Carson made the throw though.
Yeah.
He made the throw. And almost overthrew him.
Yeah.
But I give him props. Arizona found a way to win.
Right.
But
Exactly.
again, Arizona's defense is not the best.
True.
No, it's not.
They win.
Yeah.
They winning. That's all I said. I got my pick on that. Hey.
You right. You right.
Exactly. Hey.
You know, Philly should have won that game. I give you props on that. And you made the call.
That's right.
Because I figured Philly was going to spread them out and do what they do.
But now, I'm going to tell you a team. And y'all hear me saying this right now. That won't be back to the Super Bowl this year. And they might not even make the second round of the Super Bowl. Second round of the playoffs. And I'll go ahead and say it. The Seattle Seahawks. They having too many problems in the locker room. I just don't see it. If they don't get some control and something comes together, they might not make the second round of the playoffs. They might not even make the first round of the playoffs.
I agree.
I think they make the playoffs. I think they make the playoffs. Now, how far they go, it's all on Russell. Because Russell is carrying.
But I mean, Russell's carrying it, man. But if you can't get if you can't get every personality together and understand
Right.
what to do, no matter what you're doing, no matter who's doing what, dude, all that other stuff don't even matter. Only thing we need is to win. It doesn't matter.
Right. Because when they got rid of Harbaugh, I still ain't got the full gist of the story why they got rid of. I know they say he was a distraction on the locker room stuff like that.
He's a head coach. That's all it was. But
Same thing in Minnesota. And same thing with the Jets now.
But the guy put up numbers though.
he put up numbers, but you know nobody doing the TO thing.
You know what? At the end of the day, some people want harmony in the locker room as opposed to
Right.
numbers. I could draft numbers.
All right.
Let's talk about these picks. Let's see what we're going.
Let's see who we go with this week.
Yep, let's see what we're doing this week. Let's talk about it.
All right. You know what? Can I start it off?
Yes, sir.
Can I start off with a nice game?
Yes.
Okay.
Talk about it.
I believe the Saints gonna beat the Panthers. I know you ride with them, but I believe the Saints had a good showing last week, and I think they might be at the point where they gonna turn that thing on.
But they 0-8 on the road.
Yeah, I understand that. But what I saw last week, I saw a team gelling. So we'll see. We'll see.
What's it?
I gotta go Carolina, man. Until they went on the road, I gotta go with Carolina.
Okay.
And you know it's funny. I bet against them at home, and he won. Now I'm gonna bet against them on the road. In the law of averages, they probably win. But right now, I gotta go with Carolina. What about you?
I say Carolina. Still going with it.
That makes sense.
team up. Here's my 5th game right here. The Cleveland Browns and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's my game 5 right here.
You know what? We might as well all just go unanimous Cleveland on that one. Man. We might as well just say unanimous Cleveland. I mean, let's just roll with it. Come on. I know you don't want to, but come on and say it. You really saying that?
I'm gonna go Cleveland.
All right,
I mean, last time
Okay.
he said it.
He said Cleveland.
He said it.
Okay.
We got it on tape.
Okay. Hey, and I bet you football will get in the game. I believe football will get in the game.
And that might be a reason. They have to be going about by at least 30 for that to happen.
Football might get in the game.
Well, the Tampa Bay haven't been doing well, so he might get in the game if they get a 30. You might be right.
Yeah, he might get in the
Give him
game.
some reps.
Give him some.
You know, let him get dirty a little bit.
All right. Jacksonville, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, Jacksonville.
You know what? I'm gonna go Jacksonville. Because Cincinnati is not 100%. So I'm gonna say. I know Jacksonville ain't been doing the most. Don't get me wrong. I understand that they ain't been doing their best, but I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
I understand no AJ, but right now Cincinnati, after last week, now they're reaching the soft part of the schedule. I'm expecting for them to beat Jacksonville pretty convincing.
All right.
Cowboys and the Cardinals.
What? After seeing what the Redskins did to the Cowboys, I think we're about to start on that downturn that we've been talking about.
Exactly.
So I'm going with Arizona.
Where they playing?
In Dallas. See, that's the thing right there for me. I thought they were playing in
They don't even
Arizona.
matter in Jerry World. You can't even say they record. No, we can't even go with
I
it.
agree. But you know what? I'm gonna say right now. I'll say Arizona just because I don't know where Romo is. Whether he's playing, whether he's not playing. And Arizona does very well against the run. They can't stop the pass,
But they do well.
but they do well against the run. And the Cowboys are running first now.
Okay.
So I say Arizona.
I'm gonna go to Arizona too.
Arizona.
I think Arizona's gonna beat the boys at home.
So we got unanimous Arizona on that one.
Yeah.
All right. We got Philly and Houston.
Philly.
Philly.
Ain't enough said about that one.
Yeah.
Do y'all really want to make a prediction on the Jets in Kansas City?
You know what? Is Michael Vick starting Sunday?
Yes, we started.
You know, I'm gonna have to go with old Superman.
You know what? You saw that one coming, didn't you? You saw it coming, didn't you? You saw it coming, didn't you?
Them Atlanta Cats, they love to resurrect old number 7. You know what he
Yes,
does?
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
He won in Green Bay. Go on and say,
Hey.
he go on and say.
all right, so you say Kansas City?
All day.
All right, I'm Kansas
All
City.
day.
That one too.
Well, Jets on that one.
Jets on that one. Same.
Remember, Vic had like 3 turnovers last.
It's okay. It's okay.
That was Russ.
No, yeah, that was he wasn't prepared.
Yeah. You gotta get the ball out the gym. He'll be all right. You know. He'll be all right.
He wasn't prepared.
After Gino third interception, he said, I might actually have to go in. Damn.
All right, San Diego, Miami.
Miami.
San Diego.
Come on, San Diego.
Where's the game at?
Let's see.
I like Miami's defense, but
In Miami.
Is it Miami?
I like Miami's defense, but I don't think they.
I don't think they got 5 out.
Yeah, I don't think they can score.
Okay. We got 2 minutes to wrap up the game.
All right, what we got?
All right, Redskins and Vikings.
Redskins.
Yeah, RG3's back. So.
Okay, who Redskins? 49ers and Rams. 49ers. Patriots and Broncos. And your game is.
That's a toss up. I don't know. Because like you said, I'm with you. Can't count on Tom Brady.
Exactly, at home.
At home. Even though, like I say, Denver's got a hell of a lot of firepower.
You want to do that?
But I mean, I'm struggling with this one, man. I'm honest with you because we talk about 2 of the greats, and we talk about one dude that did it with nobody and one dude that has had it with everybody.
Well, I'm picking everybody.
Okay, so you going with the Patriots?
That was cute. I like that.
All right, so we got the
I
Broncos.
got Denver. You know I got
I'm
Denver.
gonna go with the Patriots.
I'm gonna go Patriots. I'm
Wait, let's go back for a minute. You said
I'm going with that one.
when no. The St. Louis game.
St. Louis, St. Louis, man.
49ers.
Who'd you pick?
Got 49ers.
There was nothing else to say about that.
The other game, the Seahawks and the Raiders. Seahawks. The Ravens and the Steelers.
Ravens, yeah.
Okay. I'll take the Ravens too. And the Monday night game, the Colts and the Giants.
I think Andrew Luck bounces back.
Yeah.
I think he bounces back.
Hold on, wait, before we tell you that, let me see what game it is. You know what? I won't take the Giants on that game. I won't go with Eli.
Yeah, you would.
I would. You know what?
Exactly.
Of course.
No Victor Cruz, but
we're going to digress on that. We're going to digress. All right. He said he had an issue of the week. Quite interesting, if I do say so myself. And we've had a pretty good rebuttal on this one.
I think they need to get away with all this hookah, these smoke shops, and all this kind of stuff. This stuff started making me sick. Every time you look up, there's some kind of smoke shop or some kind of hookah place open up, and I don't see what's the mystery to it. What's it supposed to be doing for you? What is it?
Hookah's tobacco. That's all it is. It's just flavored tobacco.
No, it's got to be more to it.
It's like smoking a cigarette.
It's got to be more. If most of these folks going crazy over this, man, it's got to be more to it than that.
I mean, I've never done it.
So they synthetic weed?
Yeah, or something like that.
It might be. But I don't think that you can do synthetic weed in the state of Georgia. They banned on it.
Well, with all the smoke shops, and guess what? Have you been to the hood lately?
I've been there.
Yeah,
I go there every day.
Have you seen the lollipops?
I do.
Okay,
but I'm just saying. I don't think that you can do that in I might be wrong, of course, but in a club setting, buying it from them, because remember,
it has to have a certain.
Absolutely. When you go to hookahs in a club, you buy the tobacco from them. You don't bring your own.
Okay.
So that's why I don't think it's synthetic, because then the club will be liable, or the establishment will be liable.
I can see that.
But now, as far as the medical marijuana, there will be medical marijuana in the state of Georgia after Nathan Deal is elected, guaranteed.
You can say whatever you want to say. Medical marijuana, no kind of marijuana. It's not going to get legalized in the state of Georgia. It's not going to happen here. It's not going to happen in the state of Georgia. It's not going to happen in the South, period. It's not going to come here.
The way Georgia is hungry for tax money,
okay,
I guarantee. Now there may be marijuana oil or something. Because they already had the marijuana oil debate downtown.
Well, you know they had the lollipops too.
Exactly.
They had the lollipops, which they still out there.
And they already said the marijuana oil will come back up the next session. Next session starts January.
I'll guarantee you felt this. I don't care what you said, you ain't gonna be able to go like you would go in California. They're gonna buy that mess here in Georgia.
But that's why the smoke shops coming up though.
You gotta remember too, this is the Bible Belt. And they're not putting
so you couldn't do beer on Sunday either. Now what happened?
Oh, we all know why that. Come on.
All right, hold on. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. We'll save that one for next week.
Yeah.
We'll save that one for next week. But look, as far as
there will be weed legal in Georgia.
Weed will be legal in Georgia.
On the script. Like Cali.
I just don't see it.
And along with the hookah thing, I mean, the hookahs ain't really going nowhere, though, man. So I mean, I know it's
a sad thing. But to me, that's nothing more disgusting to me. I can't stand that. I guess so. I guess I'm out of touch, D. I guess I'm out of touch. And I'll take that one. But for me, if we sit up in somewhere and we pass this, that is so disgusting.
No, I ain't passing.
Man,
cats is passing like they smoking homegrown.
Yeah, that's so disgusting.
Yeah, man. That's what's wrong. All they doing
when I was
is
younger, I go to Chicago, but dude, I'm 45 now. I smoked my own. I'm just saying.
So hold on. So you mean tell me you ain't sharing your stuff?
Why should I?
Oh, so you don't be in the club all passing.
That's why I got a job.
Well, look at these something when you go
Not
to the
saying that
club
I
and
smoke.
stuff.
Please do not get it twisted.
Look at these something when you
You
go to the
can't
club
change
and
that.
stuff.
You
Look
can't
at
change that when you know that,
I
right?
just did.
You can't change
I
that.
just did.
You go to the club and have these something they ain't got nothing.
True.
They ain't got nothing. They look at the bulb off the neck something good, and that's what they do. See, if you look up to me, and I'll be honest with you, me perfect, hookah, smoke shops, all this marijuana, I'll get it done if it's for medical use or whatever it is. Beer, liquor, cigarettes, all that shit up to me, and I had my way with it, and I'll be gone. And I mean that. It wouldn't bother me not to see it. I wouldn't care.
He's a changed man at this point in his life. So you got to understand that.
I mean, do me.
I mean, we know the demographics of what it is.
Right.
It's going to happen that way, even if you don't want it or not.
Yeah, but I mean, the young crowd, they love hookahs.
Yeah.
And it's just like people on Sunday night going to the Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap drinks to get you drunk. It is what it is.
True.
The young people, they love hookahs. Hookahs are, whatever club you go to, they hookahs. It is what it is.
So yeah. End all be all, hookahs ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
No, don't let us go nowhere.
So the only thing is, you got
And weed is coming.
Now, okay.
Hey, look, yo, vote. Remember, you gotta vote.
Yo.
You gotta vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Hey, and David Perdue and Sonny Perdue are cousins.
And they not for you.